Promoting anti-emotional abuse or psychological abuse. Before we proceed further, we need to know what is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse is an attempt to control in just the same way that physical abuse is an attempt to control another person. The difference is that the emotional abuser does not use physical hitting. Rather, the abuser uses emotion as his or her weapon of choice. There are several studies in the view of emotional abuse by men versus emotional abuse by women. According to Sorenson and Taylor, the abuse committed by women, emotionally and psychologically, such as controlling behavior, was typically viewed as less serious or detrimental than identical abuse committed by men. Commonly, the perpetrator of emotional abuse does not know that she is being abusive. Rather, she may be aware that she feels insecure about whether or not her partner loves her. So, she uses accusations, blames her partner, and constantly checks up his text messages, which are forms of emotional abuse. In a different situation, a man may verbally attack a woman when she argues with him, because her arguing is a convincing evidence to him that he is not in control over her. He may criticize her talking, dressings, and even her interactions with others in order to gain and keep control over her. Likewise, as Falling-Stud said, professional psychologists tend to rate male abuse of females as more serious than identical scenarios. However, anyone can be a victim of emotional abuse. There are many ways in which a person can be emotionally abused. Some are criticizing and manipulating, shaming and blaming, use of shaming and belittling language, verbal abuse, withholding affection as punishment, and punishments of threats. Some are refusal or rejection, gaslighting or playing mind games, refusing to communicate, isolating a person from peers, friends, or supportive family, bad-mouthing, or even shouting at a person. Both genders are susceptible to emotional abuse. Those who have experienced it are deeply damaged. Whether they endured it from childhood or from abusive adult relationships, the victims of continuous emotional abuse often suffer a multitude of self-destructive symptoms.